Hi, and welcome back to another episode of the History of Fan Anime. I'm your host, William Chow, and today's episode is one of those episodes where I really like, and I was going to get started with, but a lot of people were asking me and interested about what my song suggestions are and what songs I have in my playlist and that kind of stuff. So instead of just making a boring episode full of all the various different songs going through my playlist, I decided I want to make some shorter episodes like this one and sort of group them together and sort of make significant titles and just sort of do it in that sort of form so I can actually, give you more significance and give you more information per episode, okay? So, before we begin my titles and my selections, again, I want to remind people to go down below, click like and click subscribe. I'm really happy and thank the Happy Console Gamer for all you people coming over from there. I really appreciate it. And again, if you guys haven't hit subscribe yet, please go down below, click subscribe. And don't forget also to click the notification bell so when I get new episodes out, YouTube will actually tell you that I got new videos coming out. Because again, they don't never recommend my videos anyway because it's just the way their algorithm works. Okay, so please do that. All right. Okay, so let's go begin. So again, I'm going to basically start making a couple episodes about some of the songs in my playlists. So that you can then go and see what these songs sound like yourself, and maybe add them to your playlist. All right. If there's some songs that you particularly like and whatnot, and you think that might be related or whatever, by all means, put your song comments down below. I'll have a look. I'm always interested in adding new songs and that kind of stuff to my playlist. All right. So today's topic is famous. Japanese duets or duos. Okay, now I mean everyone seems to always have their favorite Japanese singer like Nami Muro, Yumi Yamazaki. Okay, or and the list goes on and on. Some people will also have their favorite groups. Anzen Shitai or TM Network or something like that. That's easy to do, right? So, but duos, those are a little bit harder and a little bit more unique. And so I'm going to go through and give you a list of some of the ones that I think are good and are significant. And maybe you should go out and check out some of the songs that they have, and maybe some of them that you'll like. Okay, so I'm just going to go through the list and I'm going to give you some information while I'm going along, and they're not put in any particular order. I just sort of went through my my playlists for both anime songs and Japanese songs, and just pulled this list out from my playlist, and again go through them and just see if there's any songs that you might interest you. All right. So without further delay, let's begin. I'm going to begin with duos, which both of the people in the duo are the singers. Okay, so there's no playing instruments or anything on that for this particular thing. So basically, so the first one I'm going to start off is a group called Babi, and their song that they're known for is "Get a Chance." This is the song that's used on the third Project A-ko movie, and it's used as one of the themes on that. So you can have a quick listen to that. And again, I'm going to go through that, give some examples and that kind of stuff while I'm going through here. Obviously, I can't play a lot of the song because of how YouTube, does all their stuff and whatnot. So, I'll try my best on that. Okay, so the next duo is Puffy, okay, or as they're also known as Puffy Amiyumi. They're consisting of two singers, Amy Onuki and Yumi Yoshimura. So that's where it comes to Puffy Amiyumi. Now, reference, of course, is they're known for many different songs, but I mean one of the ones that for us gamers and anime fans is they have a song in the Gitora, which is Guitar Freaks song. And that one, the name of that is called Ai no Shirushi, okay? And that was a really popular song for them. Okay, so the next one in the singer category is going to be the song Crossfit from Dangayo, okay? Now this duo is done by Mitsuko Hori which is one of the female VAs, and Ichiro Mizuki, which is one of the male VAs. Now, the important thing to know about this one is that in the industry at this time, like there's not a lot of animes. When the time Dango came out, there's not a lot of animes that made it to basically our shores. But these two people are probably one of the biggest names in the anime scene right now. Of course, Ichiro Mizuki is known as the original Aniki. Okay, he was in all those and does all the theme songs for all those big, great shows like Mazinger Z, Combattler V. He does all the Kamen Rider, and that kind of stuff. So he's in all of those types of shows, right? And Mitsuki Hori, she does a lot of theme songs for a lot of the early animes and that kind of stuff. Again, this is before the time before Dangayo and that kind of stuff started washing up on our shores. But yeah, she's really well known for that kind of stuff. And then of course, they're also very famous voice actors too, and they go on to do very, very many roles. So, anyways, they teamed up together and they sung the opening theme song for Dangayo.
Crossfight, crossfight, just cross a dream. Mabataku hikari no dangayo.
Okay, so the last one of this in this classification is the group ASAP, which is consisted of Shizuka Kudo and the comedian Taki Ishibashi from Tunnels, right? Anyway, so they get together and they collaborated on this song called Little Kiss, and basically the whole again, Shizuka Kudo is one of my favorite female artists, and and again the guy, she's again part of that funny comedy group with Tunnels and all this other stuff that he does. So it's really kind of an interesting combination, and basically there's a big build up towards when they will do the the actual kiss and that kind of stuff throughout the entire song. And they wrapped it up as a big sort of advertising promo thing between them for like the Valentine's Day thing. Okay, so again, a nice little song, Little Kiss by ASAP. Okay, so we'll go on and with the next part, which is duos, which are they are part of a band or larger part, but of course they're known as by their duo name. I guess something like Hall & Oates, for example. Anyway, the one group that I want to point out in this duo is the group called Chow and Asuka. Now this duo, of course, has many different songs that they have in Japanese pop music, but the one that has an anime reference is one called On Your Mark, and the music video for this particular video is done by Studio Ghibli. So very, Pocoro Rosso maybe sort of look-alike to that. And so you might want to take a look at this video for On Your Mark by Chow and Asuka. Alright, so the next category of duets I'm going to do are basically one pair. The duet is going to be the vocalist, and the second person in the duet is going to be the guitarist. Okay, so of this group, I'm going to start off with Shizuka Kudo. Her song is Blue Velvet, which obviously some of you might know as the opening theme song for the Dragon Ball GT. Okay. Anyway, this particular duet that she does and works with, she basically teams up with the guitarist Kate. He is from the band Sharon Q, and in this particular performance on Music Champ Live, he basically performs Sonwandio from Sharon Q, and then basically walks over to the second stage where he also performs on the song Blue Velvet with Shizuka Kudo. Now again, Shizuka Kudo is one of my favorite female idol singers and that kind of stuff. So I really like her music and that kind of stuff. So this particular performance is really special. And again, as a duet, I include this particular one. So definitely check out this performance from Shizuka Kudo and Take doing Blue Velvet. Alright, so the next duo that we're doing is Vivian or Kazuma. And the song is Movement. Okay, so this is the song that's used for the second season of Gundam Seed. And again, the two members are Vivian Su, who is a Taiwanese singer. I even have some of the songs that she wrote for like Cindy. So it's kind of interesting that I find that she's a songwriter for her songs too. But yeah, she later on becomes the head for a band called the Black Biscuits. Now Kazuma, he's the lead, one of the lead guitarists for the band Shem Shade, and of course in terms of anime, they do one of the songs for Rurouni Kenshin 1/3. Okay, so they get together and they do this duet for Gundam Seed. Okay, so the next duo that I'm gonna come up here is Bees, and the song that they're doing is Love Phantom. Now this song has basically been used as the opening theme song for the Japanese version of the X-Files. So when the live-action X-Files was brought over to Japan, they decided to use and change the opening theme song to this song. So if you're an X-Files fan, definitely do check out the opening theme song for this, their version in Japanese, using Love Phantom. Okay, so now I'm going to continue on with the sort of next class of duets or duos. Now we're going to go in with the main duo that basically goes with a main singer, and the second person is the keyboardist. Okay, so or the piano type of playing musician. So the first band in this sort of grouping that I'd like to do is a band named Kiroro. And their song is Nagai Aida. And so this is nice. I like this one because it's a nice piano song. It's also covered in a Mandarin version as well. And so it's a nice piano vocals type of a song. And have a listen there. It's Kiroro.
久しぶりに会った時の君の笑顔が胸をさらってゆく
Okay, so the next duet I got on the list is from Ryoko Shinohara and TK, which is Tetsuro Kokomoro, and the song is Itoshi's Setsuna Kokoro Zutsurasa. And long title, but it is the theme song that's at the end of the Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. Okay, now this is really kind of significant because Ryoko Shinohara does basically, this is probably one of her biggest songs that she does, and she'll go on to make another album, and she is does basically music, and then she went on to her acting career, and then she did some voice acting as well. Many of the anime people may know her from the One Piece movie. Okay, so she does a voice in there. But more importantly, Tetsuo Kokomoro, he's the one of the three of the main people out of TM Network as a musician, and then he went on to doing producing, and of course, he produces some of the biggest names. Not of course this song, but he also does produces for Namimuro, Hitomi, TRF, Tomi Kahara, and Amy Suzuki, just to name a couple of the people that he ended up producing. So he's a really big name for that kind of thing. Anyway, so he produced her on this particular song. So this is the theme song from Street Fighter. Have a listen to that. Okay, so the next one is a really big one. It's the band is Tumix, and the song's gonna be White Reflection. So Tumix is really big on anime songs. You can see that they've done the song Truth from Detective Conan and Just Communication from Gundam Wing. But on this particular one, they also do different songs for the X-Files and even some stuff for like Sailor Moon Universe. But anyway, this particular song is kind of unique because of the fact that they actually made an animated music video for this particular song, White Reflection, which is being to be used in the Gundam Wing Endless Waltz OVA. So again, some animated, another good animated music video, just like Chow and Asuka. It's sort of an homage to the X-Files, and basically a race across America. See if you can guess the different landmarks that you see in the video. Give this a watch. White Reflection. Okay, and the last one I'm going to do today is for a band called Seesaw. Okay, and the song is Ana ni Isho Data no Ni. All right, and they also do the theme song from Dot Hack. Okay, and so this duo basically does the song for Gundam Seed, and I really like how this one coordinates the electric violin and all that kind of stuff, and it's really good work for that. So a really popular band for doing that kind of stuff. Okay, so now listen to this Seesaw. Okay, I thought that was interesting, and hopefully again take some time, do some searches and that kind of stuff, and maybe you'll be able to find a couple songs that might be significant, and you would add them to your list. Okay, so until next time, see you again.